Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Alicia Dreamy, and today I'm going to do a review. 5 reasons you should watch Paper Girls on Amazon Prime. Okay, first of all, this show was so adorable. Like, a lot of people were comparing it to Stranger Things just because it's like kids in the 80s, right? But it's so different in a lot of ways from Stranger Things. Instead of like because it is sci-fi, and Stranger Things is sci-fi, but it's got a lot more of a fantasy slant to it because of the Dungeons and Dragons aspect. And I mean, like, they do have scientific stuff in it, and like, but I just okay. So reason I'm just gonna go through it, and there is spoilers, so please don't watch if you don't want spoilers. Okay, so reason number one, I love Paper Girls. Each one of the girls, Erin, Tiffany, Mac, and KJ, are very well written. I feel like the actresses they got for them are just like chef's kiss. So good. Such good actresses. Um, and then, okay, so like the whole concept is they travel to the future because of this like time war that's going on around them, and they get caught up in it. And like, so Ali Wong plays adult Erin, and like she is just amazing. I loved her as adult Erin. I feel like she's underrated by Hollywood because she's just known as this comedian, but like I think she can do drama pretty well too. And um, yeah, I am like I do appreciate all the actresses, the ones that play the young characters and the older characters, especially. But I have to say that the two standout ones for me were for the for all of the girl characters, all the main paper girls, was like Mac did a good job being a little smartass, the little actress. I need to look up her name, but like she was a pretty good little smartass. Tiffany, I think young Tiffany outshines older Tiffany in several ways, but yeah, like I just I think the outstanding performances by Aaron, young Aaron and old Aaron, is something that I really appreciated. And like, Ali Wong is just was like, honestly, I would love for her to join the MCU. And like, I I think I don't know if it was my idea or if it was somebody else on MCU fandom hates people of color. They that we were talking about how we would like to replace Kate Aquafina as Katie in Shang-Chi with Ali Wong. And like, honestly, she could do it. She's got the comedic timing. She could do serious material, but she's not doing a black set, you know? She's just very funny, just a really good actress. So like, yeah, Ali Wong, that the whole performances of all the characters was really amazing. I hesitate to say that there was anybody that was really a bad actress in this whole thing, but it's like so female driven. But there's okay, number two, definitely the representation, because like, yeah, two of the girls are white and two of the girls are girls of color. Aaron and Tiffany are Asian. Tiffany's black and Aaron is Asian, I think Chinese. And like, but also KJ, who's technically white, she's also Jewish. And they do go in and talk about the Holocaust a little bit, and how like anti-Semitism still affects her in the 80s. And um like I feel like it's very diverse for such a small cast, because like, like, Stranger Things didn't even have that much diversity. They only had Lucas as the main black character in the group for the first 2 years, and I think in the third year they brought in Erica as another black character, but she was like kind of like a secondary character, and she's still very much a secondary character. She's not of the core group. And like in Paper Girls, it's very balanced with, racially diverse. And another thing, that, like there's number 3 is the LGBTQ representation. So KJ, I'm just going to tell you right now, when she grows up, she's got a girlfriend. And like it's shown to be very like groundbreaking for KJ, for little KJ, to see herself kiss a woman, her older self kiss a woman. But like there's also a lot of shipping of KJ and Mac in the fandom right now. And I think that's very valid because they have some very strong conversations in the show. And so like I can see that definitely happening. The shipping, I could totally get behind it if I was like, but I'm not going to go look for fanfics of it because I'm still so behind on my to be read list. So the third aspect was the LGBT representation was really good, on point. And number 4, I love to see shows that have that are comic book adaptations where they keep a lot of the storyline. And I'm like I'm gonna talk about how, okay, so I've seen some panels from Paper Girls. So Paper Girls actually came out in 2015 and Stranger Things came out in 2016. The show did, right? But Paper Girls was just a comic, graphic novel. And when it came out, there's a lot of differences that I can tell just from going through the tags. That I guess Aaron was the movie buff in the comics, and now KJ is the one in film school when she goes to college. She's trying to get her master's in film studies. And there was some really honestly cute headcanons that I saw to count for those differences. Somebody suggested, and I'll have to look for the post, and I'll link the post down in the description. I think I put it on Fandoms Hate Women. It was so cute. They were saying okay, so what if Aaron and KJ got together and Aaron's movie buff, love of movies rubbed off on KJ, and that's how KJ went to film school. And I thought that was cute. I thought that was so cute. And I'm not here to say one ship is better than the other ship or anything. I just think that was adorable, and I would love to see that fleshed out some more. And so yeah, the comic book to move to show adaptations. Some people I know that were upset by it, but I feel like in other ways, they're being very loyal because the little girls actually look a lot like their comic book counterparts. They're really actually, they do look a lot. I think Mac's hair is straight and in a tiny bob. I don't know if it's a bob or what it's called, but it's not that long. It's really short. And then Tiffany's hair is curly, and yeah, just they have the look of it. I'm not sure. It was a very I'm gonna have to dive into it, but I just love to see graphic novels brought to life on a big movie or a show like this. So I'm excited for season 2. And number 5 for things that I love about Paper Girls, honestly, just the whole I haven't mentioned her yet, but the whole God, what's her name? She's got a name. Okay, so there's this antagonist in Paper Girls, and she's like, I've seen her on different things. Like she was on True Blood as Tara's mom, and I have to look up her name, and I'll probably put her name like right here or in the description, and I'll put like some brief notes on, like I'll put timestamps for the notes for the video. But like, she's a really good actress, and I thought she was like Terminator status in Paper Girls for much of the show. And then in the last episode, she changes her way of thinking and like completely reverses and starts supporting the girls and like dies and like for the girls. And like I thought she was like a really good antagonist, like Reva in Obi-Wan Kenobi, but like I would appreciate some backstory to like to why she changed her mind at the last hour. Like maybe like if we could see things from her perspective, or like flashbacks, or like I would just like to see more of her, because I really hope she's not dead because like I know she was left for dead, but I'm hoping she's not dead anyways. Yeah, she was a great antagonist, and I really wish I remember her name, but it's been a couple of weeks since I finished the show already. But I will put it down in the description. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.